What we're going to make now is mushrooms stuffed with spinach and feta. It's lovely to serve on a buffet, either hot or cold, and also great to serve as a starter. And what makes it nice too is it's a vegetarian option. So what you need to do is get some nice big black mushrooms. You take the mushrooms and you snap off the centerpiece, but you don't want them sticking up, otherwise the filling doesn't sit nicely. Then in a pan on the stove, put a little bit of flora oil and pop your mushrooms in the pan, face side down. And we just want to half cook them. While they're in the pan, you can season them with some Robertson salt and pepper. When they're fried for about a minute, just give them a little bit of a press down. You can flip them over. You'll see that mushrooms tend to soak up the oil a little bit. That's why when I started, I only used a little bit of oil, and I'll add a little bit more now so that they don't stick. And again, just season the other side of the mushrooms. So we can leave those nicely frying there. In a bowl, what we're going to do is put 1 punnet of frozen spinach. I've defrosted it, so it doesn't look that great, but once we add the sauce, you'll see that it all comes together. Then we're going to use Knorr Stir and Serve Classic White Sauce. And if you read the packet, it says empty it into a jug and fill up to 250 ml with boiling water. Because we want a thicker sauce, we're going to put 2 in, and instead of filling to 500 ml, we're only going to fill to the 300 ml mark. So we use boiling water from the kettle and just stir nicely with a fork. And you'll see it forms a lovely thick sauce. This has seasoning in it, so I wouldn't recommend adding too much salt and pepper, but we do want to add just a little bit. And I'll go very light on the salt, so only 2 grinds. Then taking our white sauce, we add it to the spinach. And if you enjoy nutmeg, it's also quite nice to add nutmeg at this stage because it gives it a more authentic taste. Mix the spinach and the white sauce together, and then we crumble our feta cheese in. The feta cheese will also help to bind it. So once you've got that nicely mixed in, you can take your pan with the mushrooms, and you can see my mushrooms are nicely cooked. And directly into the mushrooms in the pan, I top them with spinach mixture. Then place your oven on grill and pop the mushrooms under the grill for a few minutes so that they can brown. So you can see the mushrooms are nicely browned now, so all we're going to do is plate them. I've got a lovely rectangular platter, and I'm going to carefully place them on the platter. You can see they look really nice and juicy. Like I said, it works really well for a starter. And there we have our end dish.